Hey guys, welcome to another episode in the playthrough of Gran Turismo 7. Quick episode, I would like to at least, it's already Sunday evening, I really did way less gaming than I was hoping for, but I was really crashed out. Previous episode and the one before, I got really quite frustrated, was just in a bad mood. It didn't have so much to do with the game, but more, my overall mood from work, etc. But I do want to at least try and do that race that we started in the previous episode to get a win there in the Toyota Supra. It is the classic, it's a menu book race. It's a classic competition or something. 550 front, 800 performance points. With the suggested car is a Toyota Supra. And I'm driving without, it's 10 laps, so it's without a HUD. So I was like, okay, I have no idea whether the AI will go and pit in, etc. And I don't want to just be driving for 8 laps only then to notice like, oh shit, I should do a totally different strategy with pit, etc. So I reconnected an app that I bought like 2 years back when I was doing Gran Turismo 7. It's a sim dashboard. It's super easy to use, and it shows on your mobile phone like lap times, laps of the race, I think, and also your fuel level. So that's good. And for the rest, in the meantime, I'm really happy with the PlayStation Pro that I have, and I got a bit carried away with spoiling myself. But there were several sales on the PlayStation Store, and I really bought some games that I really also, some of them I did play during PS4 era, but still they are so much nicer than later games I found. Like Ratchet & Clank PS4 is way better than Rift Apart on PS5. So I bought several games, and also some games that I somehow never played, or I do think I played it back in the PS2 days, like Shadow of the Colossus. I bought the remake, I bought The Last Guardian, the successor to it. I bought the Order 1886, a game that I never played but always thought from the trailers, etc. to be quite impressive. And I bought God of War 3, also remaster. So they were all really quite cheap, between 10 and 20 US dollars. I have a US account for this. So really looking forward to that. And I'm really getting only now into the PlayStation console vibe of this generation, the PlayStation 5. Now, because before this, I basically had 2 games only, Gran Turismo 7 and Ratchet & Clank. But Ratchet & Clank I found an extreme letdown with the fact that you're playing 50% of the time as a female Ratchet. It's really like you see woke indoctrination also in that series. It makes no sense. You buy a game that's called Ratchet & Clank, and half of the time you're not even playing as Ratchet. It's ridiculous. But anyways, before I'm going on a rant and rambling again, let's see if we... Why is my wheel... Oh wait, I have to make it active. Let's see if we are a bit competitive. Because it's a weird lineup. That's also what I found annoying previous episodes. Why I got... That's not the main reason I got frustrated, but it were all little things adding up. But we are doing this competition race. The suggested car is a Toyota Supra. And on the field there is like a Mazda 787B and some other... way higher performance point Le Mans racers, and I assume they have some restrictor that they are still 800 pp. But it's just really weird. Look here, you see that CLK LM98. I assume that car is a bit quicker than our Supra GT 500. I don't know, and also that V6 Escudo Pikes. It's just, I don't know if there are just not enough cars to fill the grid, but I think there should be enough, and otherwise you do certain cars just twice with a different livery, but make it a more balanced field, I would say. I found it a really weird, some cars. Like also the 205, what is that, the 205 16, I guess 16 valve T16, the turbo 16 valve rally car. That's also in the fields and it's super quick. It's just really weird. But anywho, let's hope that the sim dashboard is working. Here we go. I think we are on racing soft. Tire wear and the fuel consumption is set to times 10 or times 8 in this race. So I'm not even sure whether on soft tires I can make 10 laps. But okay, let's just try. But you see, like there's this Porsche Rothmans, a Nissan Le Mans racer, it's the Jaguar Le Mans racer, it's just ridiculous. Yeah, I'm not gonna get worked up, let's just see. Alright, first I will be a little bit slower, because I really want to get a feel for it. The sim dashboard seems to be working, so that's nice. Although I really would like to have it somewhere on a different like to have it on a different place. I have to fix it somewhere better. Wait, maybe I can do that now. So we do over here and we put it, because it's now way too far out of my field of view, but this looks to be nice. So we are full tank. So I can see if we are at lap 5 out of 10, if we are still above half of the tank, then we don't need to go for a pit stop for gasoline. Tires, I'm not sure. They're still now gray, I assume. I don't think they will be color-coded when they deteriorate, but I do think that I think their temperature may rise. Currently they are at 70 degrees. All right, here we go. I really need to find the this corner is way important. Always screwing it up, but it's an important corner with this straight after it. I really need to get a better feel, because in this car has a lot of aerodynamic downforce, it seems. Alright, wait, why fucking hell is this thing? It's also fucking annoying, sorry, but I'm just getting to game a little bit how you want it to. There is so much to. Now my mobile phone is. You are making an app that shows a cockpit in a race, and the app is running. Why would you go to a lock screen? Why would that app lock down the phone? It is retarded, seriously. And now I have to find, okay, is that just a phone setting? Is it an app setting? It is all so tiresome. It is unfucking believable. And also, just getting that yesterday, that's also getting the settings menu of, sorry, I'm already getting annoyed again. The settings menu in that app, trying to get that to appear, you have to double click it. So I was swiping for like the 2 minutes, and then after, by coincidence, I double clicked it and then it popped up. If you swipe, you also get into a settings menu, but only the settings menu of the specific game, not the overall settings menu. I was looking for the IP address, I had to change it, because if it's now the PS5 Pro instead of the previous PS5. But man, those things. And now another one, like the app is After 2 minutes, it just goes to a look screen. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god. Prevent turn off and dimming of the screen while the app is running. So it is on. So why is that not working? Keep screen on. Yes. Now apparently that's not working. Oh my god. Alright, so the app apparently is working, but my phone doesn't register it. Keep screen on. Prevent turn off and dimming of the screen while the app is running. Yeah. Didn't work. Alright, I will just give it another go. And otherwise I have to go into settings, but I also don't want for this specific app to just disable my overall phone lock screen timing setting. Oh my god. And then the question is, can you change that on a per app basis? I have no idea. Oh my god. Alright. Sorry. I really was like, let's not get worked up. I am just like yesterday evening, I'm getting worked up pretty damn easily. Sorry for that. Oh my god. And now the app is not running anymore. Why is it not? Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Why wouldn't it not resume? It is getting the telemetric data from the PS5. So even after it went to lock screen, why wouldn't it resume? Oh my god, this is so tiresome. Alright, I will give it a go. Right, now it is running, except for the timer notes. But the gear indicator is running. And don't ask me. Oh. I was looking at where that other car was braking, and yeah. You shouldn't do that, because then you go off track, looking too much at other cars. Oh my god, it's still again going to lock screen. Oh my god. Oh man, I never threw a controller or anything, but I am so done. I'm so done with all this crap. Oh my god. There is literally an option that says keep the screen on. Oh. The problem is now I'm going on Google. It is near impossible to find relevant hits quickly. Google AI sucks monkey balls. So then you go into Android settings, but Android settings itself is such a convoluted mess of settings. Here, screen timeout, 10 minutes. But that app is going to a look screen after 1 minute, after 2 minutes. So it is not even the overall screen timeout. I have no screensaver set. Keep the screen on while you're looking at it, using the front camera to detect your face. No, fuck that shit. This is what I mean. I could have been playing, I could have almost run a full race now, but instead I'm just messing around with fucking Android settings. And I'm not going to, while in a race, every 1 minute drag the screen to keep it active again. While it doesn't even resume the clock. So the clock is not working, the timer. I cannot, if I'm in the middle of a corner, every 1 minute swipe that screen. These are fundamental things in an app like this. Fundamental. Keep it on. That's the first thing that you need. And that is not working. And that is what bugs me so much. It's not only this, it is also how Windows is working. And also at my work apps, how they are working. There are basic things not working. Like for example, taking screenshots, HDR. It is like commonplace in 2026. Windows still doesn't allow to take in Windows photos and movies, or TV and movies, what the fucking name they gave it, not possible to take a simple HDR screenshot. It is mental. The colors get distorted if HDR, if the HDR video source is if the video source is HDR, you cannot take a regular screenshot. You have to do workarounds with the snipping tool and then color tone adjustments. You don't need all that shit. You just need a screenshot that either can convert HDR back to SDR or do an HDR screenshot. But no, it makes it an SDR screenshot with overblown colors. Is there nobody in Microsoft who is noticing stuff like that? It is unbelievable. Stuff like that. And this one comes, it's a good example as well from the fucking app developers or Android developers. You have a fucking dashboard app. The first thing that you need to have a good user experience is to keep the app running while it's getting data from from whatever the PC, the PS5, whatever. But nope, we don't do that. These woke fucking settings in Android build healthy digital habits. Get the fuck out of here, parent wannabe. It's all big government. It's control. Everything is control and tiresome. Oh no, you don't look at your phone too much. I know when I'm looking too much at my phone. I don't need some nanny for that. All right, I cannot find it. So in the app, the setting is enabled correctly. It says don't, whatever it said. It is, man. I'm so fucking frustrated with stuff like this. This is taking like 10 minutes out of my day now. Stuff that should just not be an issue in the first place. It is, oh my God. And I don't want to, it's for me a reason to just stop playing the game, but this is not Gran Turismo's fault. Indirectly it is, because of the intrusive HUD. If you disable the HUD, why not just put some icon in the dashboard? I mean, it is not that hard to program, probably. Just do a fuel level counter, at least fuel level. Tires I can understand you don't put in the in-game cockpit dashboard. But a fuel gauge, I mean, every car has a quite prominent fuel gauge in their gauge cluster. But anywho, so yeah, I refuse to play with such an unimmersive HUD. And especially those names above cars. I cannot comprehend people who put those names, name icons and country icons and detail stuff above every car. It is so retarded. But anywho, this is not really the Gran Turismo's mistake, but it still it makes it quite hard, of course, to run a 10-lap race without knowing the status of anything. So I bought that app, but now the app is not working. I'm really frustrated because of that. Because yesterday it already took me like an hour to get it to work in the first place. Because I couldn't find the settings button, because that was hidden behind a double click. While other settings were popped up if you swipe on it. So why would one setting be a swipe settings menu and another settings menu is double click? It is all mental. Right, whatever. I'm going to continue and fuck that app. Oh my God. Oh. Oh my God, I'm not in the correct line. Going way too slow here. And the app is down again. Wow. No, I cannot handle this, man. I cannot fucking handle this. Screen timeout. Why is my screen timing out, man? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my fucking God.
In this video, we are going to demonstrate. One simple method is to increase your phone's screen sleep time. Just open the Settings app on your Android device and go to the lock screen settings, where you'll find the sleep or screen timeout option. From there, you can choose how long your phone should wait before turning off the display. However, this method isn't always perfect because the screen will still turn off after the selected time. If you want more control, you can use a third-party app called Wakey. Simply open the Google Play Store, search for Wakey, and install the app. The free version allows you to set a timer that keeps your screen awake for a specific period of time. There's also a premium upgrade that removes ads and unlocks extra features like Face Wake, which keeps the screen on as long as the front camera detects your face. This can be very useful when you're reading, cooking, or following instructions on your phone. That's it for this video. If you found this Android video helpful, make sure to like the video and subscribe to TechMate for more.
Oh, oh, oh. Wow. Drag lock icon to unlock. Level 2, 3 minutes. So there is a lock here. Lock time. Screen timeout. What the hell is this, man? Never. Jesus Christ, it's in the app itself. It is so retarded. Oh my god, how retarded. Why would you put a screen timeout in an app that mimics a dashboard? Oh my god. Now I have to put all my other settings that I disabled again in the... Also, what did that 787 Mazda do? You see, it was way quicker than I was. So that's why I don't understand why it's even in the same grid, the same car lineup. But it's constantly going. I'm fine with it, but driving all off track, all over the place. Really weird. Anywho. Eye comfort shield and adaptive. Oh my god. So you have eye comfort shield that is if you in the home screen you drag down and you get to your settings like those hotkeys, shortcuts. Eye comfort shield is there, but the other one, which is just as common if not more prevalent, which is adaptive brightness, is not there. It is mind-boggling stuff like that. Mind-boggling. Seriously mind-boggling. Why would you put like an exotic things like what the fuck is it called? Eye protection or something? Eye comfort shield there and not adaptive brightness. Why would it? And if you put them in there, put them next to each other. It are user interface items like that. That is unbelievable. Just like this app, that it has a default setting of a screen lock at 3 minutes, while your app's sole purpose is to display data back to the user. Why would you put a screen lockout time of 3 minutes on that? Unbelievable. And there's not even an easy way. I saw it by coincidence where the setting was. It was on that lock screen itself. It is not, if you go into the app settings, it's not there. It is, man, my mind explodes with stuff like this. This retardedness. It's all so retarded. Right, and now I have to start over because if I now do continue, I will go off track. I'm 100% sure, but let's see. Right, I will not win it. I will just drive it. Oh. Oh, fucking hell. I will just drive it to... get better acquainted to the track. Here, there's the 787B coming again at the rear, like double the speed that we are going. Ah no, it's not the 787. Ah yes, it is the 787. Here, check it out, how much faster it is. It is just ridiculous. Why is that car in the same league? Makes no sense. Seriously, I was like, I would like to win this race just because I started it, would like to finish it, like in the previous episode. I would like to take the suggested car, which is the Toyota Supra. There's an 800 pp limit, performance point limit. Why are there cars on this grid that are way over the 800 performance point limit? And then you can say like, okay, yeah, maybe they put a restrictor that it is lower, that it gets back to 800 pp. But if I look at the speed of that Mazda, which was going warp speed compared to the GT500 cars that I'm driving, and that is that skyline in the rearview mirror, I don't think they have a restrictor or anything. So what the fuck is up with that game? That's also what I don't understand and why I get frustrated. This whole setup of Gran Turismo 7, like that Power Pack DLC, is a step in the right direction, but it's a little bit little and a little bit late. Like the whole menu book setup. The whole fact that it is not hard to make nice races. The fact that they have so much trouble making engaging races like this one. What is going on in your fucking mind to put cars in their Le Mans races that are 1.5 times as fast as the suggested car? It is mind-boggling. So actually what I'm doing now, it is just a waste of time. I will not be able to win it against cars like that. And honestly, it's a technical track, it's pretty fun, but I don't really like it. Too many of these annoying corners that feel like they never end. This corner, I have no idea. I wanted to say I still have no clue how to correctly take that corner. While it's a critical corner because there's a straight after it, you only need to look at the dirt besides it and you are off track and you're done for. But yeah, you know what? I'm not even gonna bother with this car anymore. I'm also getting a quicker car. Fuck this fucking shit. But then why put a Toyota Supra there, a suggested car? Here. Toyota Supra, 700 pp. Here, in the car that I'm now driving, it only has 788 pp, which is also weird. It basically has the same, it is much lighter than the Supra, but the same horsepower. Right, I don't know if I put any restrictor on it or something. Also, that Supra, I can drive soft tires. This car, I I can only use racing hard. Why? What does that have to do with PP regulations? Now, maybe because if I put soft that I exceed it. But why is that then? Oh my god, it's also fake. Here, and I don't want to be driving the car that I'm doing now. I want this to be a GT 500 race. Not some kind of a Le Mans event. It's such a weird setup now. Driving against a 205 in my Le Mans racer. It is just ridiculous. Oh. Oh. Oh my god, I hate this corner so much. Oh, no. Oh, these corners are so annoying. They're so annoying. Oh, fuck it so much. Fuck it so hard. what I have to do. In that corner. Oh, fuck these fucking corners, man. Fuck these corners. Oh, fuck, it's so hard. Take that corner so much faster if I know where to brake and how much to brake. No idea. These cars have so much more aerodynamic grip than I'm used to. I really can go way quicker. Oh, fuck this fucking corner! Oh, fuck. The fact that it has like this sharp kink at the top when your car is unloading from its suspension, so it has really light grip over there. Fucking satanic corner. Well, all these corners are fucked up, obviously. more. Oh my god. I was getting a few warnings, so I was looking at the app, at the fuel gauge. Still have 2 bars, so it looks pretty good to me. I have no idea. I think it says I have 1.5 lap remaining. The only thing that's also annoying, somehow this app doesn't show you the position you have on the track. Wait. Alright, I'm taking a little break, by the way. Fuck this shit. And also the fact I have no idea whether I'm a 5th or 1st because I'm already lapping people. But the fact that you are in that totally mismatched grids, GT 500 cars together with Le Mans racers, it is baffling. I really just want to get it over with and be done with it as soon as possible. Alright, anyways, I'm gonna try and get back on the track. Maybe the competition will go in for a pit stop. I have no idea. And then at least we have a feeling how in what position we ended up. I have no idea where we are. I'm not driving well at all. I'm really driving like a maniac. Or better said, like a grandpa. I do think I saw a car coming out of the pits there. Oh, fuck this corner so hard, man. Fuck it so hard. think that's the first base car over there. We only have gasoline for 0.2 laps, I think. Yeah, those cars in France, they are also done. So we are 4th or something, 5th, fucking hell. What a fucked up race. So it is indeed, even if you have a fast car, even if you have a fast car, you are being screwed over here. How can the game suggest a Toyota Supra, a car that is being lapped? Here, look at that, spot 11. Car is being lapped. Absolutely retarded, this event. The fact that it just wastes people time by suggesting a car that is by no stretch of the imagination able to win. No way are you able to win this one in a Toyota Supra. So why would you suggest it? I just cannot understand stuff like that. Alright, so do we have this one? We also have modern ones. But these are classic, so I don't have any other classic fast cars. Fuck me, I should have seen what the gap was between first and us. Here's the Mazda. $839 points. This one, 852. Alright, I will buy both of them. If I were to ask you to think of a Swiss F1 team, chances are you'd think of Sauber. Sauber was founded by Peter Sauber, a keen amateur race driver who built his first car in 1970 and drove it in hill climbs. Sauber later focused on the management side of things and experienced early success with the BMW engine C5. In many ways that success was the launch pad which propelled his team all the way to Formula 1 in 1993. Prior to its F1 involvement, Sauber's greatest achievement was the C9, a Group C race car developed with Mercedes. The C9 made its racing debut in 1987 and soon tasted victory. In the 1989 season it was virtually unrivaled, becoming the winner of the World Sports Car Championship and winning the 24 Hours of Le Mans. Alright, 710, 893 HP kilogram. Uh, 710, 893, 690, 830. So less HP but also less kg. Do you know about the 1991 Le Mans 24 hours? For the last year in which rotary engines were permitted, Mazda didn't miss their chance to emerge victorious. It was a hugely dramatic victory, and this 787B wearing number 55 was the star of the show. The victory was made even sweeter by the fact that Mazda had endured difficulties for a number of years at Le Mans. The 787 suffered a crushing defeat in 1990 and had a poor qualifying round in 1991, starting in 19th place on the grids. However, the Mazda team was undeterred and overcame all odds to attain a legendary victory. In fact, it was also the first time that a Japanese car had ever won Le Mans. This victorious number 55 car was safely stowed away after the race, but was fully restored in 2011, returning to Le Mans for a demo run celebrating the 20th anniversary of its victory. I really don't like that I'm already buying these top-of-the-range cars now, relatively early. I have so much more to do, but you also need to win races, so... Alright, so we need to add a restrictor, I guess. Because just selecting those cars, I think, will not work. Oh my God. Where is the restrictor? Stuff like this, man. Why isn't that more intuitive? GT7, how to... Oh my gosh. By restrictor. In the tuning shop under the club sports. Why would it be under the club sports if it is also relevant for race cars? Oh my God. Oh my God, my D-pad is also not working. On the steering wheel, premium steering wheel, but since I bought it, the down button is only working half. Why is my performance point not going down? Ah, wait, we have to do a measure. $827 only. Alright, so we go from 690 to only 480 horsepower. Or we keep it like that and we add weight. Kilograms, quite a lot. But of course we have racing medium. Wait, let's keep the car like it is. And put some different tires on it. Wow, it barely changes anything. Right, I don't know how that works. Okay, it does change somewhat. $839, $829. Yeah, so it doesn't. You only need to put hard tires on one side of your car. Then the other compound doesn't matter performance point wise. So I'm gonna put medium at the front. No, at the rear. I guess they will. It's a rear wheel drive car. Like so. Or no, we want to do that the other way around. Like so. No, now we are at 839. Now 829, but if we put this one to medium, we stay at 829. Okay, I will just keep it like so. No. Let's do some weight. Alright, is 800.3, is that still 800? Let's assume it is. No, it's not. Oh my god. Right, so they do go into for a pit stop. I make all kinds of mistakes, but I think it's just quite tricky. But I have to say, what an epic car this is. I'm really like, I think I'm just shifting up at 8K, but I can go all the way up over 9K. It's really, really a screamer. I knew this car is known for being a screamer, but they really put, yeah, it's a really epic car also in Gran Turismo 7. But god damn it, why am I making these mistakes? I'm just not focused enough. It's all in. Consistency. Fucking hell, screw that one up. I need to brake a bit later there. Trail braking into the corner. Oh my god, pressing the wrong button. Wow. Oh my god. I wanted to see how the tires were going, because even though it are hard tires, I have the feeling that after lap 5, it totally becomes way less grippy. So, can I... Oh. Fucking stick, man. Fucking stick. Oh. Right, let's look at the tires. They're still halfway good, I would say. How can we see how far behind the leader we are? Why is there no time? Oh my god. Alright, tires, they are really wearing down, but they're not like all done yet. I do think at lap 10 you really have bad tires, but man, this is a pretty hard one actually. I was not expecting that, and I still find it ridiculous that the game suggests a Toyota Supra for this. It is mental. That is really wasting people's time who will go for it and then only find out later that it's totally fuck. Oh fuck. Oh. These fucking thumbstick on this wheel. It either goes super quick or it is not working at all downwards. But left or right, it goes. It skips over several options, even if you only press it, give it one nudge. It is so fucking frustrating. Right, I need a break. A race quit break. Right, I did a quick check. Apparently, if you have a curvy track, it may be better to reduce the PP by using the restrictor instead of adding ballast. So let's do that. Oh my god, stick. Oh my god, it's so annoying. Sometimes it works perfectly fine, the stick on the wheel, but very often it does not. Oh my god, here we go again. Oh, fuck this corner, man. Fuck that corner. you there. Because that, I don't know what it was, that I think the Nissan, no, the Jaguar, he came flying by. And then in the last corner, it was held up by the other car. So I really don't mind. I feel it's a little bit cheating. I should have lost this one because he came in like a madman, passing me by on that before last lap. But I'll take it. I'll gladly take it because I really had it with this race. I don't know why. It's a pretty cool race, but the fact that the game suggested at the start a GT500 car, a Supra, while all the GT500 cars, the McLarens, the Supra, the Nissan Skyline, they were all lapped. So there's a total different range of cars here, the Le Mans racers. It's just mental, it's just wasting people's time suggesting a car like that, because that is where I initially started with. I don't want to have overpowered cars, so I just take the suggested car and maybe even a little bit below the power performance, the suggested or the performance points limits. But yeah, that is a no-go in this race, and honestly I'm really quite frustrated, not only by the game but also by that app, that sim dashboard that didn't work earlier in the episode, and other stuff as well. I don't even remember, minor stuff, but it all just added up, and also my own driving was terrible. Even in these last rounds I really didn't do that good of a lap times. I really was not focused, I never felt in control. But yeah, a win is a win, so I will take it. Let's watch a little bit of replay, not the full replay because it's quite long. But yeah, it also felt a little bit artificial how much faster that Jaguar is. I mean, it also needs the power restrictor and ballast, etc. to be able to meet the 800 performance points limit. But it felt like I was lifting too much through that corner. I think it was in that the before last lap, and then in the before last long flowing right-hander corner just before the straight. Maybe I was lifting a little bit too much, but god damn it, he came by with a speed difference of like 20-30 kilometers an hour or something. I was doing 180, 200, and he came flying past with 230 or whatever. At least that's how it felt like to me. It almost feels a bit artificial. That's also why I'm really happy that in that Power Pack DLC I'm driving against Sophie AI AI cars, so that I think they are more meant to use the same physics that the player actually uses, instead of artificially gluing them, like also happens terribly noticeable in Forza Horizon 6, where the AI cars, they just get an unfair advantage. They have they don't need to abide by the same physics rules and a driving engine that the player does. They just are glued to the roads. They can brake much later. They are much faster on the straights. They have no grip loss in corners, it seems. They're just like those, how do you call them? The little racing toy cars for children, like the fuck, how do you call that? That's one moment. I find it so annoying if I cannot remember stuff like that. How do you call little toy race cars on magnetic electric track? Here, how are these called? slot cars or something. Rail cars. Wow. So annoying. Famous toy car brands. Yeah, is it Hot Wheels? What's this? No, it's not Hot Wheels. Scalextric or something. Alright, let's call them Scalextric. That is how the AI feels sometimes. You met the requirements specified in the menu book. What the fuck does that even mean, man? Aim for a podium finish in each race. I didn't even do 2 of the races. What the fuck is that? This menu book, man. Are you kidding me? That setup is so retarded. pretty epic, the replay. And also the good thing is, I think, for my strategy, without going into the pit, I think the others did go into the pit. That's also one of the reasons why I won. So it really feels a bit like cheating, this this win, but it is what it is. It's too late now as well. If it would have been earlier in the day or in the weekend, then I would have done it. But it's almost 10 o'clock on a Sunday evening. I have to work tomorrow. But the good thing also of this rotary engine, I think, is that it's a small displacement engine, rotary, relatively speaking. Pumping out, relatively speaking, a lot of horsepower for only like a couple of, maybe 1.5 liters of displacement or something. I don't know how that works. We can look it up. Yeah, let's look that up now. But by far, I think less than 787p displacements. Much less than just an internal combustion engine, a regular one with pistons. It's 2.6 liters and it had like, I don't know, 700 horsepower or something. So that is really a lot of liters per displacement. And then maybe that also makes the car consume less fuel. So it is leaner or maybe just more fuel efficient. And that was really helpful because in that earlier car that we used, I don't even know what it was. Was it a Porsche or something? Also one of those Le Mans racers. There I really was almost out of fuel, or I actually ran out of fuel like 20 meters before the finish line. And in this car, no such problem. But anywho, let's see what happened there all at the end with that first place car. Here, was it that one? I thought it was this one that was ridiculously fast. So we're going all the way to the end. So I don't know which lap we are now. Here, so this one went into the pit. I really wonder where I am now. 2, 3. Here, I'm way back. I'm in 4th. So I'm behind the Nissan Calzonic. You see me there in the middle of the screen, a little bit to the left. There, that's where we are. Behind the Nissan Calzonic and behind the Porsche Racing. And then behind the Jaguar first place, who is going to pit in now. And then you will see how fast after its pit, it catches up with everyone again. It's ridiculously fast, this one. At least that's what I took from it. And I really wonder why did it slow down in the final corner? I mean, I'm fine with it, but there it goes. It goes in. Does the other one also go in? Yes. And the Nissan, is it going in? Yes, they're all going in. So this is my here. This is the Nissan. And I am in front of it now over there. Because I'm not pitting. So these were the previous leaders. And that car is just ridiculously quick. Here, check it out. I think this is the final lap? No, this is the before last lap. Here, check it out. Here, it's ridiculously quick. I'm totally screwed here. This is the final lap. hoping that's something that he would spin off. He almost spun off here, by the way, or something. Something had to happen, and luckily it did. Here it is going off-road there. You see the dust cloud? Or it's not going off-road, it's going off-track. I am actually in second place. I wasn't even sure what place I was in now. In this corner I'm screwing it majorly up. Here, somehow it's not going past this car. I don't know why. Yeah, so it was a game bug because in the lap before this one, it was in the exact same corner. And it overtook me and the Toyota Supra that I was battling with ease and way quicker. And here now suddenly it gets stuck behind a... epic car, by the way, this. But it gets stuck behind an old Skyline, a GT500 car, I think. Thank you very much. Here, it also seemed that they were all holding back. That Skyline as well. Only after I passed them did they go on the power again. Here, check it out. Check out this Skyline. Who is way behind. Here, now suddenly my stick down is working perfectly fine. It's so weird. Alright, so let's see if he's really pushing. I think he may be out of fuel. That's it maybe. And that's also what threw off that other car. No, because at the end it did start to accelerate again. It's just really weird. It's like the game let me win or something. Normally I would probably do it over, although there was a really big difference here in speed. That other car was so much quicker. If I would also have pitted, the gap would have been 15 seconds or something. So I was like per lap for sure 2-3 seconds slower than that car. If I would have more time, I would maybe done it again, more fair and square. But honestly, I really hate menu books. I find the whole setup is ridiculous. Like also, what did it even say? Now you meet the requirements for the menu book. The menu book were 3 races. So why I win 1 race and then it says, yeah, you met the menu book. There is no rhyme or reason to it. It is so retarded. Here, menu book 43. A stamp. What does a stamp even mean? Ah, no, I don't have a stamp. So, did it mean another menu book or something? It said something like, yeah, you are meeting the requirements for the menu book. Or is it only for the Willow Springs race? Maybe. Because we had to come in third. But also, why do I have the Fuji International Speedway podium finish? I didn't do that one yet, unless yeah, maybe I did it like 2 years ago when I played my previous period of playing a lot of Gran Turismo 7, or maybe a year ago it was. Here, Supra GT 500, my ass. Ah, so the competition will probably be the same in these other tracks as well. How did I get Fuji already done? Ah, I apparently did it a long time ago, probably. Would be nice if we can see the date when I did that. They're the same kind of cars. What the hell is temporary exposure correction? Alright, it's a bummer that you cannot see the date when you did it. Alright, but that's good news. At least we're almost done with that one. I mean, it is not that I dislike it, but that much. But I just dislike the whole concept of menu books. I find it was such a letdown. I'm still angry about that. And also these avatars, these fake smiles. It totally ruins the experience, in my view. It is such a stupid concept. Okay, but anywho, we are nearly done with that one. Because I'm actually looking much more forward to the license test that we still have to do. The master tests. We still have to do, I don't know, 4 or 5 levels. National A, International B. So this is 10. I think they all have 10. So I really look forward to those. By the way, cool color. If I would buy one of these Avermedia quadrifoglios, I would take it in the same color. Alright, can we see it? There it comes. Yeah, beautiful car. So I'm looking forward to the license tests. And also to the missions I still have to do. And then a lot I'm looking forward to the power pack. We already did one race. It was really tricky, but it felt much fairer than this race that we just did, where one car is just ridiculously quick. So there is still quite a lot to do. And yes, I really think the game grew a lot with all the updates, etc. It's amazing, but menu books, that girl, that avatar girl, I find it really, it takes, if I would have to rate the game from experience, how much do you enjoy it compared to older Gran Turismos, that girl avatar alone detracts a full point from my experience. I find it so distracting. It's a girl that never driven a car in her life, that you are really grinding to get a super hard goal time, and then she pops up, oh, don't you need a little break? Oh, let's take a break. I mean, that totally ruins the experience for me. I cannot imagine that there's any guy playing Gran Turismo thinking, yes, that was a nice comment. I'm now motivated and more pepped up. Thanks, Avatar. No, it's just annoying. It's just DEI. It is only to be able to say, like, we have women in our racing game. That's the only reason. Anywho, I'm rambling. We'll have to end the episode here. I have to cook and then unfortunately start another boring working week. Hope to see you in the next one. Probably tomorrow after work we will try what we do in live echoes in eternity. What did I want to say? Yeah, after work I will try to do that race on, where was it? Was it the Red Bull Ring? It was Willow Springs, it was Fuji. And it will be really hard again, because I'm driving against that same mad quick, I don't even remember what it was. Was it I don't even remember. Was it the Nissan? No, I don't think so. Yes, Red Bull Ring. What car was so quick? I think it was that Jaguar. So strictly speaking, It's also not fair. I'm starting all at the back, so I have to pass way much traffic while he's starting at front. Only needs to overtake 2 or 3 cars and then he can just build his leads. It's not fair. By the way, these are cool races I find with regular cars. These as well. Japanese. My favorite Subaru. Now I'm thinking, isn't there any way that I can get that Jaguar? Nope. Alright, have to end the episode here, unfortunately. Well, I know at the end of the weekend, finally I'm getting into the mood and now I have no time anymore. But okay, it is what it is. Guys, hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you in the next one. For the meantime, don't forget, always do keep on gaming. Later.